We're part of Stillorgan village and it's a little bit congested. The shopping centre, there's a lot of car parking spaces, so it's quite car focused, so it makes it a little bit trickier to promote mass cycling into the club. There's a bit of anxiety around cycling, about cycle and safety, and certainly one of the great things over COVID was that the cars were off the road, but then whenever the cars came back onto the road, then people became a little bit more nervous, and certainly there was a noticeable difference in the amount of cyclists. With the cycling club that's already in place, it was easier to get more adults cycling, and particularly getting more women cycling, to get more of the community out. With cycling in a group, there is a safety with the group. Just even the simple cues you have for cycling safely, that people could bring them into their own families.
I would have been a coach with hurling teams and that, and some of the lads approached me to say, look, they're trying to get fit and everything like that. We started training sessions regularly out every week, and that was about 17 years ago. And a lot of lads came in, and a couple of them real couch potatoes, never been out of the car, and one or two of those now are some of the best cyclists in the club. Go to a football match, All-Ireland semi-final I think it was, down in Mullingar. We got sort of a big bunch of 20 or 30 to cycle down to the match. That just showed sort of, okay, the interest. And then the fact that the younger kids are going to see all that, hopefully it will develop.
We received €2,000 for bike racks, either for bike racks or for the installation of bike racks. That came from Green Club.
We're confident in the knowledge that our bikes will be okay because A, the bike racks, B, there's cameras around as well, and we leave them in safety around here.
There was a cycle safety course run earlier in the year prior to our Mizen to Mellon cycle. The principal over in Oatlands College, she donated bike racks, and now this evening there's a bike maintenance course.
It's a bike maintenance course that we're doing tonight to try and ensure that we can look after ourselves when we're out on the bikes. If something untoward happens, that we can actually recover rather than make the phone call home to come and collect us.
I'd actually started cycling during COVID, bought a bike, started cycling in and out of work. All these names of people that I'd known in the club, I actually managed to put a face to the name. So it's been a great way, a really social way to get to know a lot more people within the club. We're just so used to driving everywhere. Hop down to the shops, you get into your car, and there's absolutely no reason why the multitude of short journeys that we take every day, every week, why that can't be done on a bicycle. And once you get used to getting on a bike, you just see that, something I would not have dreamt of doing 5 years ago, which is ridiculous. But there you go. Whereas now, I'm cycling into work 5 days a week.
When we sit in our cars, we're kind of isolated, aren't we? When you get out on your bike in a group and you're going somewhere, you're sharing something with people. Cycling is something you can do till you drop. That'll keep them involved in the club, that'll keep them healthy, that they can use as a transport, a way of transport in the rest of their life, and then contribute to the reduction in carbon emissions.
It's great for particularly members who retire from playing hurling or football or can't go at that same pace. It's a great activity to get them out. There's great camaraderie and club spirit amongst the cyclists. That's the really fun part.
There are days when I cycle out of work and go straight to training, and some of the others bring the footballs and bring all the gear, and I can see them kind of looking at me going, all right, okay, that's interesting, so lead by example.
I wouldn't be in a cycling club if it wasn't as part of Kilmacud Crooks. I probably wouldn't even be on a bike.